Katie with MMA Hot Lips, and today I have a great privilege of being with JoJo Wood. She is a former UFC fighter and a total badass, and she retired, in 2024?
Yep,
just last year, March,
yep.
Right? I was watching your interview, and they were kept asking you, are you sure that you want to retire? And so...
All right, I'm here with the winner, JoAnn Wood. JoAnn, your last fight of your UFC career, the last round, and you put it together with beautiful spinning back fist, and that probably cinched the deal for you. How happy are you now?
Yeah, I could have done that in the first and it would be different, but yeah, I'm happy. Thank you so much.
You've had an amazing UFC career. How good does it feel to end it with a victory and a beautiful performance?
Yeah, thank you.
Well, thank you for everything, JoAnn. It's been an honor to call your fights. The last fight ever, ladies and gentlemen, JoAnn Wood.
And an acknowledgement to the apple of her eye, her stepson Maverick. There he is.
So yeah, you were very sure about that, and very clear about your intentions of just helping your husband, John, at Syndicate MMA. And so I'm going to come back and ask you the same question. Now that you've had a little bit of time and you've been working with John and doing an amazing job here, by the way. This is such a great gym. How do you feel about retiring from that, the fighter club, so to speak, and on to being a successful businesswoman?
Yeah, thank you for that. Yeah, I knew for sure that it was going to be my last fight. It was just perfect, the perfect story. The last fight, and it was actually my first fight in UFC, first loss. So yeah, it was just perfect story. I was ready. I've been fighting for 20 years professionally.
Yes.
I already had a career going into MMA. I had my 21 fights in Muay Thai, so I knew it was time, getting a little bit older now, and I know what has to go into making it to a fight. So yeah, it felt right, and I had other goals in mind that I wanted to start pursuing. So yeah, it just felt right. And yeah, I still get that question, like, are you sure was that your last one? And obviously that, as a fighter, it's always going to be tempting, but honestly, the goals that I have in my mind that I've reached already, but there's other ones that have came from that. So yeah, I'm just happy and loving the position that I'm in right now.
Good. That's good to know. I mean, yeah, when it's time, and you can move on. You have such a successful gym here that it's a great option to move into something that you love, and you get to be around the fighters and be able to interact. And you coach, right? Do you coach?
Yeah, I do clients one-on-one sessions, but most of my time goes into the business side of things, and helping John whatever he needs. We wanted to build this culture that family orientated, good culture, leave your BS at the door, come in, everyone's helping each other in a great environment, and this has always been my goal. I feel like even before I started fighting, from the team that I came from, the gym that I came from, there was always that I want to have my own gym one day, and I want to make sure that all these aspects and great features are made sure that they're in there. And yeah, I just had a dream, and I'm glad that I'm here, and we're doing those things. We're growing every day, and that's the main thing.
So have you always been training, even when you were fighting with the UFC? Were you training here at Syndicate?
Yeah, I've been here coming up in 7 years now. So yeah, I've been all over the world. Started off in Scotland, had this just me in the bag, having this dream, and I knew I would make it, but I knew I had to go somewhere else to make it, because Scotland's still a little bit behind, they're catching up, but it's that American dream.
Yeah, I mean, I think I was reading, and correct me if I'm wrong, I think you were like 13 years old and you were a competitive swimmer, right? So you were swimming, and you went to the gym with your brother? Is that what it was?
Yep.
And then you went, I love this? And you begged your mom to let you fight?
Yeah.
How did she feel about that? Was it, was she reluctant to let a girl do this? I mean, back then,
Yeah,
it wasn't a thing.
Yeah, she actually pushed me to go with my little brother, but it was more for company.
Right.
And it wasn't until I told her that I was giving up my full-time job to be at the gym every day and full-time. She's like, wait, what? You're giving up a steady income to go follow a dream? That was kind of scary for her. But I was like, no, I think I got this. You know, this is what I want to do. And she's like, it's enough for me then. That's
amazing.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, you've got a really supportive mom, because some people would not feel that same way, especially their beautiful young lady.
I mean,
girl.
She's watching my fight.
I know.
Like, she's hiding behind her hands, but she's very supportive. She loves coming visiting me now. She loves the life that it's gave me.
Well, that's a privilege, actually, and you showed her exactly why you did it. That was your thing, and you did a great job. Can't believe the career you've had. It's been a great journey watching you, actually. And you know, back when 20 years ago, when you started fighting in the UFC and other divisions, things like that, it was hard to accept women fighting. So you were kind of a pioneer a little bit. You know, when it first started with Ronda Rousey, I remember Dana White saying, there will never be women in the UFC. And didn't he eat his words?
It just shows you, like, even though it's not over until it's over. You know, you can see something, but that can quickly change.
Yeah, I mean, see, women should get into this. It's a great discipline, and you learn so many things: Jiu-Jitsu, Muay Thai, kickboxing, striking. You're an amazing striker, and you do grapple. And are you Muay Thai expert as well?
Muay Thai is my bread and butter, you know.
Yes.
That's the one that clicked for me. It's a full body workout. You know, everything stays, like, all your problems go away. Everything, you're just there in a moment.
Yeah.
And it's a great feeling after every workout. Same for MMA Jiu-Jitsu, you know. It's great just being on the mat, because full body workout, and your mind, body, your soul just feels
Put
great.
it all there, right on the bag. Yeah.
You have to be there, and in person, you have to be there. So all your problems, they can't be there. You just have to be there, and it just feels amazing.
I love that. I have not done that yet. I love kickboxing and boxing, and I started taking jiu-jitsu. And I suck at it, but I'm learning. It's one step at a time, right? You have to learn to love the suck until you get better at it. And so I'm learning that, but I think kickboxing and Muay Thai would be a lot of fun to explore as well. So I'll look into that. But I have been always impressed with women fighters. Getting into that octagon and focusing on that one person, especially if you're kind of friends with her, I have always wanted to ask this question: how do you possibly get into that focus of, I'm going to have to hit her face, and I'm going to have to submit her or hit her face? How do you get into that mindset? Is it just everything fades away and you are just using your skills and not thinking about it?
Yeah, it's just discipline and being in the zone and being super focused. That it's not really like you're angry or anything. Like, you're just there to do your sport, your job. Every day, it's another day at the office. You do this every day. So it's not like, oh, like, it's this crazy fight. It's not. It's more than a fight. It's skill, you know, like I say, it's your dedication, your everything just goes into the whole training, your whole life, everything is there in front of you. And it's not about this person that's trying to take your head off and trying to win, but it's just this discipline that you have to go out there and put all your skills to a test. And it's like a test. It's like the end of your school test that you have to test yourself and test your skills, and all it is. It's not anything personal. It's nothing to do with the other person. It's just you standing there ready to put your skills to.
So I have a secondary question on that vein. So you're in this, you're in the octagon. Your opponent is right in front of you, and she is attacking you.
Mm-hmm.
I've always wondered this too. Do you feel the hits, or is it your adrenaline's running so hard and so fast that you don't really know that you're getting hit?
Mm-hmm.
Do you feel that, or does the adrenaline just take over?
Yeah, and you don't have time to think, like what I was saying with being on the mat, you know, you don't have time to think about your problems and things.
Mm-hmm.
As soon as, like, say you punch me in the face,
Mm-hmm.
if we were in a fight, if I'm like, oh my gosh, she just punched me in the face and it was really sore, you've already landed another kick or, you know, another combo on me.
Yes.
So although you do feel yourself sometimes being in that, oh crap, that hurt, you have to, like, it's just discipline.
You got to counter.
You've done this every day. You're like, oh, that was a good shot, but you're straight back into, oh shit, we're in a fight.
Yeah.
You know, because we don't have time to think. And you know, with thinking, you think one thought, that thought
Mm-hmm.
multiplies.
Mm-hmm.
In a fight, you can't do that. You have to be like, okay, you can notice that thought, but you have to bring it back. Hey, we're in a fight. What am I doing back?
Gotcha. Yeah, I was always wondering that because, I mean, you just go on and it's not even that you're even phased. You just work your magic
Mm-hmm.
and, you know, by the end, it's
and
whoever's standing.
Yeah, honestly, it doesn't really matter. Like, I go in there, I'm like, I'm ready to break bones here. I'm ready for whatever. I'm ready for blood.
Mm-hmm.
I'm ready for it all. You know, this is what I've trained for. I don't care. And it's that mindset that will carry you through if
Mm-hmm.
anything like that happens. You know, if you're expecting it and know that those things can happen, and you're strong enough to be like, doesn't matter, then you can look it in the eye, and if it comes your way, it comes your way.
It's pretty amazing that you can do that. You're a special human being to be able to do that, and that's probably why you've had such a great long career. And it's nice to get the inside information of being in the octagon and being hit and you hitting someone and knowing what you're going through.
Mm-hmm.
A lot of people probably are wondering that.
Yeah.
So now you've just revealed it.
Definitely have to experience it for yourself.
Right.
Highly recommend it.
So I have the question, who have you always wanted to fight but you never got a chance to fight?
Valentina,
Mm-hmm.
really look up to her.
She's awesome.
Yeah.
Awesome.
I feel like her striking and my striking, it would have been a great test. So yeah, just, you know, it was on the cards at one point, but then it didn't, like,
Didn't pan out.
God had a
Mhm.
different plan, so, but yeah, that's probably one.
That's
one
fun.
of them.
Did you fight Alexa Grasso?
Yes,
Yeah,
I
you
did.
did. And you fought Taila Santos. I know she was. How did you like that fight with between Talia and Dakota Ditcheva? Did you see that fight?
Yeah, I'm like,
Incredible.
yeah, it was really good. She's a badass.
Oh, isn't she not? Yeah. She's just
I've
crazy.
sparred with her. She came to the gym once.
Oh, she did?
I'm like, man, I miss the UK striking because we have some badass strikers.
Yeah.
And I was glad she went to ATT. She found a great team, but it was great that those training sessions we had, I'm like, you're going to be something.
She is something special,
Mm-hmm.
for sure. Watching her in her Muay Thai is just
Mm-hmm.
primo. Kickboxing, just incredible straight kicks, and her performance was brilliant. So yeah, she's going to be something. So it was neat that you got a chance
She's
to meet her.
already something.
I mean something even bigger.
This is just the beginning for
Absolutely.
her, for sure.
Absolutely. Well, it was a privilege talking with you.
Thank you.
Thank you so much for taking the time and kind of give us an insight on what a fighter goes through, especially a woman. I love women fighters. I have such admiration for women that can get in there and be badass, but also be a wonderful human. I mean, you're so nice and gracious and such a great person.
Yeah.
But in that ring, you're a badass, and I love that. I love that combination of that you can be both.
It's good I managed to channel my inner,
Yeah.
you know, that inner
I do.
bad streak that, you know, just wants to come out. But
Yep.
yeah, I managed to channel it and discipline it to get all the demons out. And I'm glad that Muay Thai MMA helped with that, and then it gave me a great life.
Yeah, it's a great discipline. Women, if you are thinking about getting into a sport, I would highly recommend coming to Syndicate MMA if you live in Las Vegas, or getting into a gym and doing it. More women need to be aware of this sport, and it's not a violent sport. It's a discipline, and so I think I'd like to make people aware of that.
Yeah, every lady that comes in here, I'm like, you gotta do it. Self-defense, you know, if you're, God forbid, you're ever in those situations, but if you know that you can defend yourself,
Exactly.
you can run, you know, have that cardio, just even to punch the proper way. If you do something the first time, you're always a little bit nervous of like, oh, I don't know what to do here. So if you've repped that, you know, just to have it, not to go out and punch everyone, you know, just to have that confidence that if anything, if shit went down, you're good, you know,
you take care of your own shit.
And it's a great workout at the same time. You stay healthy and
absolutely.
All
right. Well, thanks so much, JoJo. I appreciate your time. I know you're super busy today. You've got a crowd out there. We came to a quiet place to be able to chat, so I appreciate you so much.
Thank you.
It was
so
really an honor to meet you, and we'll have to come back another time.
For sure.
Yeah. Thanks so much.
Thank you so much. Thank you.
Thank you so much for watching. Come to Syndicate MMA. They have an amazing gym here. Her and John have done a great job. And I know it's going to be doing some bigger things in the future. You've got a lot planned. If you like this video, please give me a thumbs up and make sure you subscribe to the channel and hit the notification button so you get every video I launch. MMA Hot Lips out.